What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Let me start off by saying thumbs up my shit, like, share, subscribe. I get that out of the way real quick because I know usually if you say that up front, y'all, it usually works that way where people will start thumbs up in it. I'm not gonna wait till the end. So, what I want to talk about is Anthony Mackie. For those that don't know him, he plays Falcon in the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. And to go back even further, where I first started to like him, he was in the 8 Mile movie. He was Papa Doc in the 8 Mile movie. Great actor, love him to death. His character Falcon in the comic books. I'll be honest. When I grew up reading comics and everything, I knew of Falcon. He was Captain America's ace, right? Partner in crime after Bucky, of course. And I really didn't care for Falcon in the comic books, to be honest, to be completely honest. But when Anthony Mackie plays him in the MCU, the way they modernized him and with the combination of his acting, it's superb. I love it. All right. But what I want to talk about is Anthony Mackie just came out and said that Marvel needs more representation, and it's like, you know where this is going. So he was basically saying that every producer, every PA, the costume designers, they're all white. People behind the camera. All right. Um, Let me say this. Number one, who cares? And I'm not saying that to be not trying to diminish anything that these people do, because they do contribute to the Marvel Cinematic Universe behind the scenes. But me being a fan, me being on the outside, I could speak for a lot of people who say we don't give a fuck. Because if it wasn't for Marvel kind of revolutionizing the whole post-credit scene shit, a lot of us would be out, up and out, as soon as the movie's done. You know what I mean? No one's really sitting there in the crowd looking at credits. Truth be told, majority of movies, people ain't doing that. That's for you. That's for y'all to give each other accolades and, or other movie filmmakers to say, okay, they had a good grip. Let me see who that guy is. They had a good cameraman. Let me go look them up. That's for y'all, okay? So, no need to be, I don't mean to be mean, but it is what it is, all right? Now, I could see where you might have a legitimate gripe about that. Well, to me, it's not legitimate, but you know what I mean. I'm just being kind of objective. Listen, if you feel this way, and I've said this 1,000 times on my channel, you go out and do it. You go out. You're the multimillionaire. You're the one making residuals off of these Marvel movies, and you will forever. Because, again, this is the new Wild West that we're watching right now. Well, not technically right now because of the virus and everything, but this dude's making residuals. He is paid. Start your own company where you could hire these black filmmakers, because let's be honest, that's what he's trying to say. Let's hire these black film cameramen and grips from right out of film school. You do it. Why are you going to wait for a white franchise like Marvel to come and do something for you? I'll never understand that. That's why us as black people never get anywhere, because we're always waiting for particularly the white man to come and do shit for us. That pisses me the fuck off, all right? Now, as far as representation goes, it just kills me that this is the dude to say it, because he is the ultimate form of representation. I mean, last time I checked, Anthony Mackie was black, right? And what matters is in front of the camera, at least for fans. You know what I mean? Falcon, like I mentioned, love his rendition of it. Ridiculous. The only gripe that I have with it, and it's a mini one, is that he, and this is just me being a fan, I know that the Falcon has telepathic bond with Red Wing, his bird, in the comic books. But I know in the movie, he doesn't have an organic bird. He just has the armor with the wings and all that shit. Cool. You know what? That's just a side bullshit. But let me tell you something. He was part of the original, the first gigantic phase. I'm just gonna put it all together. I know there was like 3 4 phases, all right, but he was part of that. You know what I mean? That's iconic. All right. Plus, you had Black Panther, which he references in the article I read, where, oh, yeah, they had everyone was black over there, the director, and, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, and look, sidebar, since I mentioned Black Panther, can we be totally honest now and say that wasn't the greatest Marvel movie of all time? Because a lot of you niggas acted like that was your watershed moment. Oh man, I'm into Africa and shit. And I mentioned this before, how it turned into some African movement, like a pan-African movement. I wish you niggas would shut the fuck up and just enjoy it for what it is. Like I originally said, it's a comic book movie, all right? That's it. Racism did not end. Police brutality did not end. It's a movie, all right? So be that as it may, he was part of that whole phase, okay? And he is going to be part of Falcon and Winter Soldier. He's getting his own show. Um, this next phase is going to be the ultimate form of representation. You know what I'm saying? Because Marvel does not want to be seen as racist. They have to submit to this whole woke nonsense because of Hollywood and where things are going now. Look at the shit that's coming out the next phase. You have Blade, which I'm looking forward to. That's going to be hot. Mahershala Ali, that's going to be fucking crazy. You got Shang-Chi. You have possible Captain Marvel 2. They're trying to wedge that in there, even though no one really liked the first one, all right? And the big woke one, the woke bomb, is the Eternals. My God, that is going to be the biggest disaster on the planet. Seriously, just based on the woke shit alone. Go look that up. I'm not even going to go into that here, but go look it up yourself, okay? But I don't know if this dude reads into the phases or even cares about some of the other characters. Does he just read his own script and keep going? Because all that shit is going to be mega representation, all right? And again, if you want to proportion it to society, we're only 13% of the population. How many people do you, let's proportion it. So it would, if you were going to do that socialism shit and spread everybody out fairly, guess what? There would be 13% of us being represented in the MCU or even working there. So again, it's just, it's just bullshit. But I don't know if this dude even reads into some of the characters or what's going on in the next phases. He may not even care. Maybe he's there for a check, which is his prerogative. But again, in front of the camera, dude, you can't even talk about representation. You can't. You're getting everything on there. All right? So let's cut the bullshit. Then this dude says something that it just kills me. He goes, well, hire the best for the job, which again, I've said that a billion times on this channel. Look, okay, let's go with that then. Because you're talking out of two sides of your mouth. Okay, what if the best for the job is a white person? What are you gonna do? What can you do? What if he's the best? His job, their job behind the scenes, whatever, is to make you look good. All right. What if they just happen to be white? What are you gonna do? Say, nah, I can't do it. The person needs to be black, or we'll just say black for argument's sake. That doesn't make sense. Okay, and then the other thing that a lot of these people do not like to ask themselves, these type of progressive thinking people, is are non-whites or are black people applying for those sort of positions? You know what I mean? Like, seriously, ask yourself, are black people applying for those type of positions? And we could go back to, we're only 13% of the population. So How many black people you want circling around you constantly to make you feel comfortable, to appeal to your sensibilities? It doesn't make sense. All right. And, again, do it your fucking self. If you feel this way, my God, it bothers me so much when people that are in their ivory towers have these issues. Perfect example today. I was on Twitter. Ice Cube from NWA. He posted some shit about, oh, this is great because Netflix says that that they're going to invest in black films or black filmmakers. I forget, something black that has to do with films to close the wage gap between black and white filmmakers. And I'm saying to myself, dude, you have Cube Vision. Get with Tyler Perry. Get with Spike Lee. Get with these people, particularly Tyler Perry, who owns his own studio. Get with Spike Lee, who believes Hollywood's racist, but still wants to go and sit with those racist white dudes. He still wants to sit with them. Get with these people and let's create our own shit. Period. Hire whoever the fuck you want. Like, stop waiting for white people to come and do shit for you. It doesn't make sense. It just sounds stupid. And that's all I really wanted to say. Like, Anthony Mackie, that's fucking disappointing, considering everything. You're great as Falcon again. Oh yeah, and just to finish it off with Falcon, I want you to understand, like, you are the ultimate form of representation. Not only that, but think about it. Canon-wise, Bucky is supposed to be the new Captain America, but you got the blessing in Endgame. For those who watched it, you know what I'm talking about. You got the blessing. So I know you're not technically Captain America, but you know what I'm saying. So you're out there, bro. So don't sit here. I don't want to hear none of this crap, especially from you, man. Like, this shit, I'm tired of Hollywood. I keep telling you, fuck that shit. Just portray Falcon. Do it as best as you can, and that's all fans really care about, all right? But everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Share this across social media to fight censorship and the YouTube algorithm, all right? Peace, bitches.